Today, I'm excited because we're gonna talk about taste and review one of my favorite batched bourbons that gets put out every year. We're talking about none other than Booker's. And this is the 0323 Mighty Fine Batch. Oh, I'm excited. Let's go.
Another great bourbon for me to steal from you. That's mine.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, different background here on the Whiskey Corner, or at least the temporary Whiskey Corner. So, have my parents staying with me. They can't come up the stairs, so I let them stay in my office / Whiskey Corner while I am up here in what would have been the guest room for them. So yeah, we just kind of traded spaces. They're gonna be here for another 3 weeks, so for the time being, you guys are gonna see this background. Sorry, but we will be back downstairs in the actual Whiskey Corner in a couple of weeks. What are we doing today? Well, we're gonna talk about that, but we are looking at tasting and reviewing the Booker's 03 2023. Mighty Fine Batch. I'm excited about this, guys, because you guys know I love Booker's. I love Booker's Bourbon. I love Baker's 7. I'm really digging, I love the Little Book. I'm really digging what Jim Beam and Freddie No does with these bourbons. So to be able to purchase this so early, because usually I can't find it too early on when it came out, I was ecstatic about it. And I am putting out a video, if I haven't already, I don't know which one I'm gonna put out first, where you will see me going to get this, right? So before that, please do me a favor before we get into it. Please subscribe, because that will really, really help me out. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. I can only do it with your help. Thank you for all your support so far. I appreciate it, guys. All right, so 03 2023. You guys know I'm a Booker's guy. I love all the batches that I've tasted, quite honestly. I haven't had all of them. At least this year have been good. 2021 was good. 2022, I missed, I think, 2 batches. Couldn't find them too much. But I'm happy that I was able to get all 3 batches. Shout out to the people that helped me do that chance down. So you were one of them. So it's really cool how so far I have all the batches that came out. Now, I went to an ABC and a friend of mine hooked it up. He told me that they just unloaded it from the box or from the truck, and they only got 1 box. So obviously they only had 6, and I was able to get one. He actually opened the box for me. So I bought it at 109 and some change. I think it was 110. Like, I think it was 109.99. So I was ecstatic about that. I also bought something else, which you guys will see in that, but I wasn't as happy about that as I was about this. So this is the Mighty Fine Batch. Well, that wasn't such a good pop, but I gotta tell y'all, this is the second take of this video. That's why it's already taken off. So the first pop was just amazing. I might put it here. So we got that off. Let's do this pop. Wow. Did you guys hear that? Whew. That was amazing. So, all right, so Mighty Fine Batch. It's a cool story, especially if you're like a dad, or you know, you remember doing stuff with your dad, because Freddie No is basically doing an homage for his dad, Booker No, and how he always used to say, "That's mighty fine." That was his catchphrase, right? And in this case, it was, "That's a mighty fine batch." So he tells a story on the card about how, you know, this was his dad's moniker per se, and you know, it's a cool moniker and a cool little homage to him. And he actually shares one of his last memories with his dad before he passed away, where he tasted one of Freddie's batches and he was like, "You know what, that's a mighty fine, good job, son." So that's awesome, you know, hearing that as a dad, or even as a son of a dad that always recognizes you, gives you accolades, and you know, just in general is proud of you. That's actually pretty cool, right? So this is 126.6 proof, and it is aged 7 years, 1 month, and 10 days. So yeah, let's nose it and taste it. Caramel goodness and nutty goodness. Smells like a handful of like peanuts when they're still in the shell, or peanut shells. Yeah. Vanilla, toffee, a little orange zest. There's a little bit of spiciness, or maybe a little bit of ethanol that just went up into my nostril. Oh, that peanutty flavor. Woo, it's good. I'm liking it. Fruits like apple, pears. There's oak and a little tiny bit of tobacco is what I'm smelling. Cinnamon. Yeah, it has like a spiciness, and it's like a cinnamon spice. Oh, this is so good, guys. I love the nose on this. Let's go in for a taste. Cheers. So it definitely tingles your mouth. Goes down pretty easily, but it swooshes around in your mouth and lets you know that it's freaking there. That's for sure. I don't know if it's a spiciness or an ethanol kick, but you're definitely getting it. But then when it goes down your throat, I'm not getting a Kentucky hug, even though back here it does say that it opened up some great flavors with a finish that gives a lovely Kentucky hug. I don't get a Kentucky hug. I just got definitely that like boom, like punch in the mouth, at the top of the mouth, but in the mouth, like not down the throat. So that was good. I could smell the peanut casings or shells, like when I went in for that taste, by the way. So if you're not liking the peanutty flavor or smells from Booker's, you're definitely gonna get it from this one. So let's go in for another taste. Cheers. So I'm getting that cinnamon spice again. I'm getting some fruits, mainly pears. So you're getting caramel, vanilla. Is that butterscotch? You're getting a little orange zest, so like a citrusy note. A slight hint of tobacco is what I'm also getting, or a nice little floral note. Yeah. And then there's like a slight medicinal cherry note in the back, paired with a candied cherry note. So it's like if Jolly Rancher candy kind of fell in a little bit of cherry Robitussin, because it's not medicinal too much. It's more candy, but you get a little medicinal taste, if that makes sense. I like it, right? I hate medicinal cherry in my bourbon, so this is good, right? Last one, cheers. This is just great, guys. I mean, you guys know I'm a Booker person. I think this must be my favorite of this year. I'm gonna have to do a blind, but I think this is my favorite, right? So at $110, I think this was great. I do know some people get it at 90, some people get it at 150. I've even heard some people get it at 180, right? I wouldn't pay that. The most I would pay for this would be 125, 130 to stretch it a little bit. But it's just really good bourbon, quite honestly, especially if you're a Booker's fan. I have to do this, I have to. I'm gonna give this 4 palm trees. Yeah, 4 freaking palm trees. I really like this. But again, who wouldn't this be for? Somebody that just doesn't like Booker's. If you don't like that Jim Beam nutty flavor, I'm also getting cashews right now, by the way. So if you don't like the nutty flavor that Jim Beam puts out, you're not gonna enjoy this. If you get it at more than $130, you're gonna be a little salty about this. So if you stay under the 130, if you normally like the Jim Beam nutty flavor taste, you're gonna enjoy this. I think so, right? So 4 palm trees. I really, really like this. I think I'm gonna be drinking this a lot, a lot lately, because it is that good. So haven't seen too many reviews of this yet. So hopefully it helps you guys out, you know, if you wanna pick this up or if you don't. But let me know, have you seen this in your area? Have you picked it up? Have you tasted it? What are your thoughts of it? Have you had the other 2 batches this year? And what are your thoughts about that as well? Please comment below. I would appreciate. I love talking back and forth with you guys. Always love learning from you guys and discussing things. While you're there, please check out the Patreon in the description. There's a lot of good things coming to the patrons. So thank you so much for everybody that's a patron right now. I appreciate you. And if you sign up, yeah, you're gonna get some good things coming soon. We're doing some things there. So definitely check that out in the description. I would appreciate it if you can help me get to 2,000 subscribers. So please subscribe, because that really, really helps me out. Please like or dislike this video. Either way, it helps out the YouTube algorithm. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.